Vladimir Putin, it sounds like you would agree, is an accused war criminal. He is a dictator. There is a warrant out for his arrest, as you know. He invaded Ukraine. He is clearly a U.S. adversary. But this past week, President Trump said he'd love to have Putin back in the G8, which would make him, again, a peer global leader. President Trump floated inviting him to the U.S. or even visiting Russia himself. Do you think any of that is appropriate?
It's more appropriate than not talking to him for the last 2 years, which is what President Biden did. Who did that help?
Talking is different than inviting him to the United States.
Sure. I mean, he's good at flattering people in order to get them to the table. That is what we need. Whether we like it or not, that's what we need.
But flattering a very brutal dictator who's pretty cunning, frankly, you really think that's a winning strategy?
Well, he's not that cunning. He's fought a war that has destroyed his society, killed hundreds of thousands of Russians. He's made a massive mistake and miscalculation. He's not as clever as maybe we've given him credit for. I think there is absolutely no way that Donald Trump will be seen, and he will not let himself go down in history as having sold out to Putin. Right. But he does care about lasting peace here and lasting European peace.
But I think you know some of the things Europeans point to is the fact that the United States cut out our allied government in Afghanistan from the negotiation Donald Trump cut with the Taliban. They point back to that and say, don't do this again.
Sure, I mean, and I criticize that decision too, but that's just not what's happening now. This is a vastly different situation. Europeans have all sorts